Hi, it's Nechama Miriam Steinhaus here. Welcome to this video. I'm going to share with you the 3 simple steps it took for me to get out of my situation of feeling so stressed and having a work situation that was completely not working for me and feeling despondent whether it was ever going to work for me and feeling like a bit like a failure, feeling stuck and knowing that I had gifts in my hand and not sure where to go from there and if anything will ever come out of my strengths. So I am going to share that with you and how I got to today, how I came out of that place and how I got to where I am today. Today, in a nutshell, I feel supported, I feel loved, I feel accepted, I accept myself, I feel purpose-filled, I'm doing things that I love, it's my work situation fits me and it feels good for me and I feel a deep sense of inner peace in my life. And I want to share with you how I got from there to here, to where I am now. So I'm going to share it with you, and I know how powerful it is because it made such a transformation in my life. It was just huge. It was literally like from dark to light, and it was so powerful back in the day when I was working on it, and I just clung to it because it was sort of, I just felt that something's going to happen, going to come out of this, and it just felt like it was working. And really, things changed so much for me, and I know that it is so powerful, and I want the same impact and powerful for you. I want you to feel that empowered, and I want you to have that that feeling of inner peace in your life. And before I get to the end of this, I want to tell you that I'm going to be sharing with you a free gift. I'm going to offer you a free gift of mine. So hang in, stay tuned till the end of this video. I'm going to tell you about a free gift that can help you get started, which is fun and easy. So I look forward to sharing that with you in a few minutes. So one of the things I did when I was going through this process is that I wanted other women to also have this transformation. I wanted to help them effectively. Like I was burning, I felt like I want to share this with you as well because I saw so many other mothers that were feeling the way that I was feeling, and I thought it doesn't have to be this way. And even if you've tried other things, then it really can be very different without changing much externally. So I qualified as a professional accredited ICF coach. ICF is International Coaching Federation, and I qualified to that. I'm accredited with them, you can check it out. So, and I use now my professionalism combined with my wisdom that is born out of my life experience, and I work with women that way, with a combination of that. And here on this video, I'm out to share with you the 3 steps that I know made such a powerful impact for those women that I worked with, many women, and the results have been fantastic and really very similar to results to what I experienced myself. So I know that it worked for me, it works for the people that I work with. I know it can work for you as well. So here are the 3 steps. The first step is to know yourself well, and the way we do it in that I have it's like this. You are born with a core set of individual strengths, and that makes up your uniqueness, your unique blend of strengths and qualities. And I want you to know that, know what they are, know your unique blend, and then own it. And that already, when you own it, you'll already feel a form of wealth that you never felt before. And it's no matter who decides that you're good at it, the whole world can think you're rubbish or whatever it is, but you own it because you know your strengths. So in order to figure out what I'm talking about, this is my free gift. I could send you a kickstart for you to get to know yourself, your core strengths. I like to think of it as a smoothie, which has a little bit of strawberries, bananas, mango, whatever it is, blend, and that's the smoothie. You have your unique combination of core inherent gifts and strengths and personality traits that are yours from birth and for the time that your soul is in this world. And it's you, and you are unique in that way. You do realize that from the beginning of time till the end of time, there's no one that has ever been made like you, and no one that will ever be created like you. You are unique, right? So you are unique with your set of gifts and strengths, and you and they're yours. They're yours for you to enjoy. That's simple. Okay? So get to know yourself and get to know what your burning issue is, and that we do in the work. Get to know what your core pain is. It's useful information. Behind everything else that's going on in your life, it could be, it could be parenting, it could be marriage, it could be finances, it could be relationships, it could be fitness, could be weight. Get to know what's core. What is the core pain? It's so good to have that information. Get to know yourself. We do this in the work. That's number one, know yourself. Step number two, be clear on what you want. Let yourself want it. When I did this work, I was talking to someone and I let myself say that I'm not happy with the way my house looks and I really want a nice house. And the way I said it was, I want a nice house, but I'm not even saying that I want an extension. I just want a nice house. And she heard me well, and she's played it back and she said, you want an extension? Oh, okay, yeah, admitted. I wanted an extension. So be clear, say it out what you really, really want. And oh my goodness, when women work with me and they start to say what they want, and we do this in a very powerful way. We don't just talk it out in a regular conversation. We do this in a powerful way, but we're giggling when it comes out, because it's just so beautiful to really say what we want, and we know that we're going to get there, that she's going to get there. So that is step number two. Be clear on what you want. And finally, the final stage is take action. The idea of taking action is mammoth. It's just so big, and I don't mean that it means there's so much to do, right? Because you've had enough of that, and I know that you've got enough to do. But what I mean is there's so much to say on the topic of taking action. There's so much to say, but I want to leave you with clarity and value. And so I'm going to share with you what worked for me when I was really doing this process myself. And what worked for me is taking action like this. I took a notebook, folded each page in half, wrote on the top walk, and wrote on the top of the other half watch. And then under walk, I recorded any effort that I did, any action that I did towards what I wanted. For example, I made a phone call. I did some research into the coaching that I wanted to train, to qualify. I Googled, I looked online. I did something towards what I want to be. I did something towards what I want to be. And I kept on recording. I tried to do at least one a day, of like, put something down in my diary of I walked. So I took action towards what I wanted, right? That's after I got clear what I wanted. And then in the watch, I'm staying tuned in to what we call divine orchestration. Watch what happens to you. That means not what you actively do, but what just happens your way. For example, your eyes spotted an ad and you followed it up. You got a phone call just from a friend who is the same profession that you would love to be. She is a nutritionist and this is what you want to be. This is just what you decided you wanted, for example. When I did this, I watched a series of miracles, literally, a series of miracles starting from a very low place. And I just watched kindnesses and miracles. And as I walked, I did the watch. I still have that notebook and it's so precious to me. And I know that the women that I work with, they also similarly, they just saw divine orchestration, like orchestrating things towards what they wanted in an unbelievable way. And it's a different quality of life when we're tuned in to what happens our way. So ladies, these are the 3 steps. So enjoy using them. And now the free gift. My free gift is the Kickstart Career Discovery exercise, and it helps you in a very simple dot-to-dot exercise. See your peak areas. You just grade all the different skills that are there in the graph from 0 to 4. You don't think too much, you don't overanalyze, you just put a dot how you think you are in that skill. I'll explain it to you when I send it to you, and in a few minutes you'll see your uniqueness, your unique blend. And if you want that, just email to me a message that you would like the Kickstart Career Discovery exercise, and I'll send it right over to you. So this is it. Enjoy using these techniques and watch your petals unfurl.